What's better than brownies? Brownies with caramel and pecans and more chocolate. Oh my gosh, it's really, really great. So that's what I'm making today. These are turtle brownies, and beauty of this is I can make it in one pan. So I'm going to turn my pan on to medium. I have a stick of butter, and which is a ½ cup, and I'm just going to cut it into little pieces to put in my pan, along with 1/2 cup, actually 1 cup of chocolate morsels. We're going to get those all melted down. You want to stir this the whole time that it's in the pot so it doesn't, so none of the chocolate scorches on the bottom. But as you can see, we are pretty good to go. There's just a little bit of butter and it's melting pretty nicely. So once you have it all melted, you want to take it off the heat because you're going to add eggs. And you know what happens if you add eggs to heat, they turn into scrambled eggs, and we don't want scrambled eggs in our brownies. All right, it's time to add our eggs, and we're adding 3. So I'm gonna add 1, stir it in. This mixture, the chocolate mixture, has been sitting for about 5 minutes, so I just wanna make sure it's all mixed in. I'm gonna add another one here. Okay, number 3. Whisk that in. Sugar, I'm gonna add that in now. Beauty of this is all in one pan. It's time for our flour. We have 1. And 1/4 cup of flour. And then I'm also going to add 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Sorry, soda. Don't get those two confused. So that's 1/4. All right, and one last ingredient, 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract makes all things baking delicious. All right, so that's it. It's all one pan. Just mix it up. It's gorgeous because you don't have to deal with separate bowls and more things to fuss with. And I mean, this is as easy as opening a box to mix, really. And then I have a prepared pan. It's a 13 by 9, and it's just buttered. And we just pour this delicious chocolatey mixture in our pan. I've got my oven preheated to 350. Spread that out so that you get those edges. This will rise, so you just want to spread it. The batter nicely spread. Now we're adding the stuff that makes it caramely and delicious. These are some chopped pecans. And then the other half of the bag of chocolate chips. I mean, this looks good enough to eat right now, but don't do it. Wait till it's baked. Try to make it as even as possible. Every bite has lots of good stuff. And then we're gonna take, we have 15 caramels, and I'm just going to kind of snip them all over the top like this. Okay, I'm snipping my last little guy. Just make sure there's, you know, a little bit everywhere. This is not for the faint of heart, people. This is a real chocolate dessert lovers brownie. So we put it in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes, and it's gonna be delicious. Timer went off. Wait till you see these. How good do those look? I cannot wait to try them. Right. Look how delicious they look. The caramel's kind of sunken into the brownie and melted into it, so it's nice and gooey. These are seriously gooey brownie. Oh my gosh, it's really, really great.